What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jobbers and Goons, and if you didn't know, shit is popping off right now in DC. Dark Crisis saw the god of plot armor, Superman, return again to save the day. He'll be facing off with Pariah, the propagator of evil works from the great evil darkness. And in a recent comic that just dropped, we gotta talk about some crazy shit that happened because it has a massive impact on DC, as well as for a lot of us viewers, we're excited to see what this means. If you are new to the channel, make sure to smash the like button. We just crossed 19K, hoping to hit 20K fast as shit. Also, check out my second channel, Coffee Shop Comics, and check out my Discord server. We're at about 700 members right now. We do games, prizes, giveaways, all that, and just have a good time in general and discuss topics like this. But anyways, getting back to this, as a result of Dark Crisis, arguably DC is facing its greatest threat we've ever seen, both in consequence and in actualized power. Like this pantheon of evil that DC has to deal with currently, we're talking about the strongest dark side we've ever seen, beyond what true form has ever shown. Upside Down Man is there, Necron, all these beings. They're here to fuck shit up in part of the great evil darkness. All this leads into what we're about to talk about. John Constantine confronted the great evil darkness. He went to its consciousness to try to figure out what the hell is going on and why creation's getting boloed, right? He comes to the great evil darkness seeking answers, right? By the way, smash the like button or W's in the live chat for John Constantine being ballsy enough to confront this. Pulling up and demanding answers from the greatest threat DC's known is batshit crazy, but then again, Constantine's a crackhead with a lot of magic, so we should have expected this. But anyways, in consulting the great evil darkness, we see some wild shit. So first, he's greeted by an emanation of the great evil darkness. That is one of the avatars or products of the great evil darkness's power. That is Upside Down Man. If you didn't know, Upside Down Man from the Dark Multiverse is scary as shit. Boloed the likes of the First of the Fallen and is one of the toughest monster characters in DC. Shows up and is like, yo, Constantine, what do you want? Constantine's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is the great evil darkness pulling up to our hood and beating our asses? And Upside Down Man is like, yo, you got the game upside down, John. By the way, that was a bar by the author doing that. But he goes, all these things are just pawns, mere aspects of the grand plan from me and the grand workings of beings such as myself. John's confused as shit. He's like, what are you talking about? We literally see you pulling through creation, enveloping it in darkness, doing all these crazy things, threatening to destroy everything, basically. And this back and forth, we see eventually the form of great evil darkness transform into Trigon. Shout out to Trigon for actually having some good fucking scaling, right? Like, Jesus, we've been waiting for Trigon to be a beast, right? Like, we saw him get mauled by dumb Superman, the dumb form of Superman, which was Bizarro. Well, I'm like, yo, can we I actually made a video on it, like why Trigon should be a beast or why he deserves some good scaling. Got it here. Trigon is indeed one of the avatars or puppets of the great evil darkness, which even being a puppet of a being like that is impressive. And Trigon's like, yo, as you see, we're obviously projections of the big, grand, mysterious plot of the great evil darkness. And this form of Trigon and the darkness is talking to Constantine and is like, look, you keep bitching about how we do this, how we do that. First of all, it's bold of you to assume that this is me in your multiverse. It's not. This is me sending stuff to bullshit and me not caring. He was like, this is the equivalent of the boat stuck in the middle of the ocean, believing that ocean and the storm it's in was specifically targeting the boat. No, you just exist amidst chaos. That's the truth. And he's like, the great evil darkness is not the one targeting you. Like that, I operate on a much higher scale than even beefing with creation. Now think about how crazy that is, right? Great evil darkness is literally saying like, yo, it's literally an insult to accuse me of beefing with creation because I'm so far beyond that. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I actually just picked up recording again. This video, after a few days, ended up super busy, but getting back into it. Getting back to what Constantine's dealing with. At this point, having met like Upside Down Man, Trigon, seeing all these iterations of avatars of the Great Evil Darkness, Constantine's getting mind-fucked at this point. He's like, yo, I don't want to deal with this shit. This is actually way worse than possibly could be imagined, as at this point, the Great Evil Darkness is basically implying that all this chaos, all this creation level threats, all this shit they are seeing so far, none of it's him. He's massively beyond that. So the scope of the problem is massively beyond technically what Constantine had imagined. So, because he had obviously gone straight in thinking this was the Great Evil Darkness projecting itself, and it's like, no. These are just things I throw in there for the sake of story. Like, I just want to enjoy this shit. That's not actually me. So, it's way worse in a power situation at this point. And that's when we see that Constantine, and by the way, this is the most hype part, stand the fuck up because of what this might entail, right? So, Constantine goes on to meet a form that he can't really make out at first, and the person's like, yeah, you've been led here this whole time to talk to me, so here we can talk. And the form turns around, it's an angel that looks like it could be Lucifer fucking Morningstar. Now, this is a big W potentially for DC, because we would love to see Lucifer being showcased in the main DC. Lucifer, or this angel, whatever it is at this point, is like, yo, I am just hated on for no reason, like you and your kind. They see me as some wild evil, when in truth, I was the first romantic and the greatest romantic. And then he's like, goodbye, John, good luck, all that shit, leaving John Constantine absolutely mindfucked. Now, the reason this could very well be Lucifer Morningstar being showcased again, which would be dope, major W, because he's a menace. By the way, if y'all want to see that goon video, hit me up on Discord and purchase that hoe, and I'll drop it on Lucifer, because he is a menace. But anyways, getting back to this, there was a writer a few years ago that actually said on Twitter, when asked who was like as strong, or something along the lines of who was as strong as the Great Evil Darkness, he said Lucifer was the Great Evil Darkness, basically. They're the same thing. So this would be interesting if they go for the play of bringing back in Lucifer and confirming he's the Great Evil Darkness. That would be amazing. That would be one hell of a fucking crisis. Imagine if we see this Superman they just amped up go against Lucifer. Absolutely nuts. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below what your thoughts on this story is so far, and what was hinted at to be in this latest comic with Constantine speaking to the consciousness of the Great Evil Darkness. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for helping me grow. We're on the road to 20K. We just passed 19K. I think we actually passed 19.1 last night. Let's hit 20K, everybody. Thank you so much. It's been your boy Jobbers and Goons, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.